Welcome to another fun item that I got from Lock Noob. It's a passenger airbag switch for cars, for Renault and Citroën cars. Yeah, you can activate and deactivate the passenger airbag, and deactivation is necessary if you carry around a baby, because the airbag explosion could seriously injure the baby in case of an accident. Yeah, but this is actually not a real lock. It's really just like a switch because it picks really easy. To get it to the on position, you not even have to tension the plug. You just have to poke around and find the sweet spot. Oops, and here we go. It's in the on position. And to turn it off, you have to apply tension, of course, to overcome the spring tension. And here we go, it's switched off. Now here on the other side you can see two contacts, and I was curious to see if the switch actually works, and I have a multimeter here. I'm gonna switch it on, so now it's measuring the resistance. Currently the lock is in the off position, so I would expect to have an open switch here. Does this work? Yep. But what do we have? We have 100 ohm. So in the off position it has 100 ohm as a resistance. Now let's oops, turn it on. And here I would have expected to see 0, but we've got 400 ohm. Very interesting. Maybe that's a security measure that you not easily can overcome or defeat this lock by just connecting the two contacts that go in the car. So we have a code of 100 ohm and 400 ohm depending on which state the lock is. Yeah, so I'm very curious to see how it looks inside, to see the resistors and to see the locking mechanism. I think now it's time to make a disassembly here. So I'm going to switch off the multimeter and then let's see what's inside. I think here is a place that I can insert my screwdriver to pry it open. So maybe this will be a little bit destructive. Here it comes off. Very nice. Oops. So here we have the two resistors, most probably 100 ohm and 400 ohm, and here the switch goes along, and either the one resistor or the other resistor makes the contact. Okay, that was easy. Here is the switch, and here is the spring. Alright, so let's see if we can further disassemble that. Okay, that's the cover off. So let me see. We can get off the cap here. Oops, yep. So that's the little shutter here. That's the spring for the shutter. Get this off. Okay, here we can see the single pin that needs to be lifted. Hope you can, oops. So here's the single pin. But I think we can still continue with the disassembly. Maybe not. Okay, here is a spring. So this contact pushes against this area here, either making a short circuit here or not. But for the locking mechanism, I'm not sure if we can further get this apart. Let me quickly look off camera and I'll be back in a second. Okay, nothing has happened so far. I think we can pry this out. Maybe with the help of a plier. Oops, yep. So this is off. Now we have the spring that pushes this against the contacts. So now we've got the spring for the plug, and here it's off. And now this comes out. Oh, that's interesting. So here's the housing, so to say. Here are the two cutouts, 1 and 2, for the positions on and off. And that's the only pin of this whole mechanism for the plug to restrict the rotation. So it's a one pin or one wafer lock. Very, very cool. All right, so mystery solved. That's the picking and disassembly of a passenger airbag switch for Renault and Citroën cars. Here are all the pieces. Yeah, Lock Noob. Thank you very much for sending this cool lock to me, cool switch to me, and everybody else. Thank you very much for watching. Happy picking and bye bye.